We're here!
Good day to you both. It's been quite a long time. You're looking well as ever.
I thank you.
To what do we owe the honor today? Important business to discuss with Master Diluc, I presume?
Probably, but I'm not really sure. Grape juice, actually?
That's right. Adeline, since we've run into you, maybe we could just get you to help us with this one. We always miss the winery's discount grape juice, so this time we decided to come here early. Can you reserve a bottle for us? We'll pay a deposit, just name the price.
Of course I can, and no deposit necessary. But I'm afraid you might be in for quite a wait. Dawn Winery's discount grape juice takes a long time to make. Every summer, Master Diluc handpicks 2 barrels of the finest grapes to turn into juice.
Why is it discount grape juice?
Why sell the good stuff at a low price? Shouldn't the best grapes be the most expensive?
Master has never explained his reasoning. If I had to guess, the discount could be a marketing technique. Special deals always attract customers. Perhaps Master hopes to increase the popularity of fruit juice so that people have more options when it comes to drinking. It makes an ideal alternative for the heaviest drinkers because they won't get drunk and start causing mischief. At the same time, those who don't drink alcohol get the chance to try something new.
Huh. Okay.
Master Diluc isn't all about money. I think he would prefer to see people drinking in moderation than chase bigger profits at any cost. Imagine if everyone could just enjoy a nice glass of wine and have a good time while keeping their wits about them and not creating trouble for others. Now, wouldn't that be a miracle?
Wow, Master Diluc's such a thoughtful guy. So, is Diluc picking out this year's grapes right now?
Can we join
Not
him?
just yet. He has a few more issues to sort out first.
Issues?
He'll start the process as soon as those are out of the way.
What issues?
If you're interested, I'm sure Master Diluc would be delighted to see you and hear your thoughts.
What issues? Thank you.
As you know, whenever Master Diluc catches wind of any unsavory guests showing up in Mondstadt, he takes it upon himself to go and greet them in person. It's the same story today.
Okay.
He should be somewhere near Falcon Coast. I'm not sure how long he'll be. In the meantime, would you like to take a seat inside?
So he's out doing Dark Knight
I'll have to
stuff.
stay here and wait for some other guests, but Hilly and Mako will be glad to take care of you.
Who?
Unsavory guests? What is that supposed to mean?
It's probably bandits or maybe some hilly churls that are causing problems. You know, the usual Mondstadt problems. We'll wait inside until Diluc gets back.
But Paimon won't feel kind of bad if we're sitting in Diluc's house, twiddling our thumbs while he's out there hard at work.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna go inside anyway.
Let's go to the Falcon Coast and help Diluc sort out his issues.
Sure.
Although Diluc is super strong, surely he'd appreciate a little support.
I don't know, he might
If
get
you're
angry
happy
at
to
us
help,
again.
That would be wonderful. Master trusts you after all, and you're both very capable. I know he'd appreciate a helping hand.
Oh no.
The sooner Master Diluc is free, the sooner we can get a taste of that delicious grape juice. Come on, let's go to the Falcon Coast.
Paimon, you have a very one-track mind. To the coast. I think that's actually kind of far from here. Oh, isn't that where the event was for Fischl the first time? It was on this beach. I remember. I'm pretty sure it was my first event in this game. And I had no idea what was going on.
Is that a camp over there? Diluc is camping out in the wild?
I doubt it.
Huh. This is weird. Maybe these enemies are really tough, and it's turned into a long, drawn-out battle.
What the heck is that?
Let's go check it out.
What the heck is that?
Huh. This tent doesn't look like it belongs to Diluc. Maybe it's an adventurer camp.
Or bandits. Treasure
There's a piece of
hunters.
paper and a notebook over there. Let's read them.
Dear Dark Knight Hero, we are seeing a repeat of the phenomenon we encountered many years ago. Although you fully resolved the issue last time, the ley lines seem to have been stimulated in some way and are releasing the monsters they recorded once more. What? I'm sure you'll want to deal with those that pose the biggest threat immediately. So I'm notifying essential individuals per the operating procedures.
Judging by the tone, it seems like this was written by someone Diluc knows well. Let's call him Diluc's friend for now. He saw something bad happen, wrote a note for Master Diluc, and then left.
No, he wrote a note for the Dark Knight. Maybe you should mouth shut and stop calling him Diluc before somebody overhears you.
Huh. Isn't that pretty irresponsible?
Like you?
What if someone else had seen it? Also, he left his notebook behind. Now that Paimon thinks about it, you know that strange ley line deposit on the beach?
Yeah, the one that I was like, what the heck is this? That's what he was talking about.
Other than that, everything seems fine here. Not a monster in sight. Do you want to read Diluc's friend's notebook too? If not, let's head over and take a closer look at the ley line deposit.
We probably don't need to read the notebook, but maybe we should?
There are 2 notes here.
Read the first note. It's been years since the ley lines last released such highly aggressive monsters during an anomaly. The Dark Knight Hero's timing was perfect. The way he lured the monsters Stop! Autoplay! Gosh darn it!
Paimon didn't...
Hush, Paimon, I need to read it again.
There are 2 notes here.
I skipped it!
Paimon didn't...
I can do this. Third time.
There are 2 notes
Third time's the charm. Okay. Dark Knight Hero's timing was perfect. The way he lured the monsters a few at a time into the open to defeat them one by one. Quite the strategy. And then he pretended to be seriously injured, luring out the Abyss Order's main forces and then meeting them head on. A truly magnificent counterattack. Still, this plan involved too many uncertainties. The Dark Knight Hero himself even said that he can't afford to take risks like this every time. Getting to the root of the problem and preventing these types of ley line disorders from happening is the safest approach.
Paimon didn't follow all that. But it seemed to be about a previous battle Diluc was in?
Yes, Paimon. This happened before, and they were praising how he handled it, but also that it's risky and shouldn't be done that way again. Ley lines hold many secrets. We ordinary people do not need to concern ourselves with the way they work. But since the Dark Knight Hero will be fighting against the Abyss Order for the long term, it is in our best interest to gain a deeper understanding of them. I heard that the captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team is a highly accomplished academic, but unlike Lisa, he is not especially close with the acting Grand Master. We should be able to learn a few things from him without the Knights of Favonius finding out. Perhaps the Dark Knight Hero could ask him for input on the technical issues regarding the ley lines. I will deliver the letter to his camp on the mountain.
Huh. Sounds like it was talking about Albedo. Did Diluc write a letter to Albedo?
Maybe. I suppose we're gonna find out. Hey Albedo, did Diluc write a letter to you? Touch it! Touch it! Oh, hello.
Whoa! Where did all these monsters come from?
The ley line? Hello?
Wait a second. Is that Diluc?
Hello?
Huh. He looks kind of different than usual.
I like your hair.
Oh, look at him go! So focused and full of energy. So this is Captain Pyro when he's in top form, huh?
Captain Pyro? Ley lines are showing the scene they recorded at that time.
Hey, you're right! Now that Paimon looks more closely, this Diluc does look younger stronger than usual.
Yes.
But what happened back then? Why is he fighting here?
Because the monsters were a problem.
Guess we can just ask him about it when we see him. What should we do now?
Also, wasn't there a time when Diluc was part of the Knights of Favonius, but he left because problems? He had issues with the way things were being handled? Just observe for now.
Okay, let's see how young Diluc used to fight.
I'm interested. Oh, what? I'm fighting? I put down my controller. What artifacts are you wearing? Where is your energy recharge?
Ways to the wicked.
Come back. I only know Diluc's attack pattern because Zodiac has Diluc.
Some things haven't changed. So is there any actual danger here? It looks like it's only these illusions from the past.
I mean, it was pretty dangerous to me trying to drink while I thought we were just going to sit and watch. It got my face beat up a little bit. Luke must have already been here. At most, there might be a few remnants left.
So Diluc's already called it a day?
Seems so.
Will more monsters come out if we go up to that weird ley line deposit again? And what about young Diluc? If it's like the other ley line deposits we've seen, then it should have disappeared now that all the monsters are defeated.
Not necessarily. You know, we dealt with something similar down in the mines with the goop. So young Diluc's piqued your interest, or have you suddenly developed an interest in ley line anomalies?
No. Paimon's just a little worried is all. What if someone passing by gets curious, comes to check it out, then suddenly, yeah! A monster jumps out and clubs them over the head with a swoosh and a smash!
Like what happened to me? Like what literally just happened to me?
Because it sounds more dangerous that way!
Sound effects make it sound more dangerous?
Anyway,
Okay, Paimon.
we came here to help Diluc, didn't we? So let's stick around a little longer and make sure this place is completely safe before we head back.
Okay. I get the feeling that this isn't why you're concerned, though, Paimon. Got a strong sense of responsibility. I don't believe you.
Not really. Paimon just wants some fancy grape juice.
I knew it!
Come on, let's finish what we came for. When we get the grape juice, you can have some of Paimon's half.
Whoever said you were getting half? Who said I was gonna share with you? Now what? Was that it? Go to challenge. Okay, so we just do the challenges, I guess, now? Oh, okay, so this is gonna be a bunch of fights. So all we have to complete is Perilous for each one to get the rewards that we care about. We could do Quandary difficulty to get these two. We'll do Quandary, so it's just bonus things. We're gonna do Quandary. Use Elemental Burst 6 times and defeat one powerful opponent. Okay. So we gotta make sure we use our bursts.
Crumble.
Right now, right here. Emerge.
Burst forth. Evil conquering. Boring. This is order.
2,
Witness my great undertaking.
3,
Right now. Nothing
4.
lasts forever. Right here. Right now. Right here.
Order
5,
guide Disappear.
6. Easy.
I'm starting to wonder if we should have left.
Okay.
So, Paimon still doesn't.
Hush, Paimon. I have things to gather. Free stuff. Okay.
The damned will.
It's okay, Zhao. So is that... Yeah, it looks like that's the reward for all of them. Alright, let's do them real quick. Trigger melt or vaporize 12 times? Oof. Okay, we're gonna need a different team for that one. Electro-related reactions. Yeah, we can do that with this team.
Yeah, come on! Let's get back to the Dawn Winery!
Lament.
I wonder if causing a swirl reaction with electro counts. Probably not.
Emerge. Right now. A sight to behold. Right here. Emerge.
Come into being.
There we go.
Feel this ancient power. I will have order. Stabilize.
Right here.
That is not the character I thought I switched to. Easy. Alright. What else? Seems like this is gonna go pretty quickly. Alright. What about this one? Trigger swirl. Oh yeah, we got this. Swirl reactions? Yeah, we got this.
Forth.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Boring. Freeze. Evil conquering. There's no end.
You have to survive so that I can cause a swirl reaction. Maybe this isn't easy.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Freeze. There's no end to this. Another test subject. Lament. Another test subject. There's no end to this. What? Freeze.
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
I need to get some heals on Zhao. Zhao's taking a lot of damage. There we go.
Dear me.
Suffocate. Have a little breeze.
More electro. There we go.
Disappear.
There we go. Okay, got it.
Right here. Right now. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right now.
Gather.
Got it. All right. Not as easy as expected. Took a little work, but we got it. Next. Deal damage to opponents when using claymores? Oof. Deal damage with normal attacks. Okay. Does this count? Alright.
Emerge, right here.
Stabilize. Coming to be.
Come here, you. I need to hit you with normal type attacks.
Right now. Emerge, right now.
Solidify.
Easy. Also, I'm pretty sure it wasn't giving me credit for every normal attack. I call BS. Alright, what's this one? Trigger frozen reactions. Okay. So, melt and vaporize.
Witness my great
Oops.
undertaking.
That is not the menu button. Who can we get with melt and vaporize? We need
Ready for
you
trial.
and somebody with cryo. Probably Ganyu.
As per our contract.
Yeah, Ganyu's probably a good idea. And then maybe
All is accounted for.
Kokomi.
Let's move out.
Gather.
Rest and rebuild. Motion to compel.
Incinerate!
Solidify.
Replica flame!
Needs more slimes.
Motion to compel!
Gather.
Allow me.
This is long overdue.
Alright. I'm not used to using Yanfei anymore. What's the other ones we needed? I think we needed one with a claymore. That's probably this one. Okay. I don't even think I have anyone that's leveled to use a claymore. We used to be able to use Beto. Can I sort by... Yes, claymore. Let's see. That's... we can do this. You can be our healer. And
All right, amuse me.
Biguang. And
Evil shall be dispersed.
Albedo.
Understood.
This should be fine. We just need Sayu to not die.
Coming to be.
Don't waste my time.
Alright. Do claymore thing. Did we just knock them off of the pillar?
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Your pillars are annoying.
It's nothing. Live!
There we go. Okay. Mission accomplished. Don't have to use Sayu anymore.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Nice. If I had Diluc, I would probably use Diluc and therefore have a good Claymore user, but I don't use any of the others. So what was the last one? Trigger frozen reactions.
We'll need a strategy.
As per our contract. Well, since you asked so nicely.
Let's make haste.
There. This way we don't accidentally cause a different reaction.
Don't waste my time.
Rest and rebuild! Born of ice and frost.
Whoops. Ah!
Solidify!
For Rex Lapis!
Come closer. One more. There we go.
Submit! It's nothing.
Easy. And we get all of the rewards. Next. We're back.
You're finally back.
I am finally back.
I didn't think you'd be gone for so long. Sorry if it was too much trouble.
Ah, nah, we were just having fun digging into Diluc's past. Even if we hadn't gone to Falcon Coast, we probably would have been fighting monsters somewhere else. This is true.
So anyway, is Master Diluc back yet? We didn't see him at Falcon Coast.
Sorry, I'm not sure of Master's whereabouts either. But I did hear that he recently visited Angel's Share. After dealing with this kind of trouble, Master is always careful to tie up all loose ends. It's become something of a routine. He should be back very soon. You needn't worry. In the meantime, please make yourself comfortable in the winery.
After all that, we managed to completely miss him. Oh well. Let's just wait for him at the winery this time.
At least we got to see the Diluc of the past. Yeah, that was neat.
By the way, Adeline, how come you're always standing here at the door lately? Usually you're busy indoors. Hopefully you haven't been standing there waiting for Master Diluc this whole time, 'cause that would be really tiring.
Oh, thanks for your concern. But I've actually been instructed by Master to meet with some special guests here. Certain guests may need reminding to stay away for the time being. Master hopes that under the present circumstances, these guests will keep an appropriate distance from the winery, so as not to make a difficult situation even more complicated.
What?
Well, Paimon didn't understand any of that, but it sounds like a really important job.
Maybe we could help meet those guests?
That's very kind of you indeed, but you've already helped Master Diluc out a great deal. You can let me take care of these time-consuming chores. There is one small thing you could do for me, though. Please, take this letter and place it on the table to your right as you enter the door. There are a few archived letters on that table already. Just put this one at the very top of the pile.
Is this a letter for Master Diluc?
Yes, it's from one of his informants. Only those in Master's inner circle are permitted to handle it or serve as custodian.
Ooh, that means we're part of Diluc's inner circle.
Of course. Master Diluc greatly values your friendship. Thanks again for the help.
Okay, so it's supposed to be kind of secret, then wouldn't it be bad to just leave it on the table like that? Also, can I read it? Needs to be sent to Dawn Winery for archiving. Paper is slightly wrinkled. Maybe the person who wrote the letter was in a hurry and couldn't find a desk. So we can't read it. Unless Paimon's gonna be like, hey, did I just drop into here? What is happening? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff on the table over here. Sort them. How do I sort them? She just told me to put it on top of them. Why aren't they in a stack?
Whoa, there are so many letters here.
That's what I said.
It looks like Diluc read them just before he left. He must have been in a hurry.
Why didn't he put them away? They're supposed to be super secret.
Asked us to put this one at the top of the pile, but how are we supposed to tell the order of the other ones?
By reading
Guess
them?
we'll have to read them to get an idea of when they came in.
Who really shouldn't be reading other people's mail? Wait, let me think.
Bad idea. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, let's just tidy them up a little.
You're here. You move fast.
Oh, hi, Diluc.
Woo! There he is!
We saw past
What
you.
are you agonizing over?
Your
Miss
ponytail.
Madeline asked us to put these letters in a pile, and we can't tell which order they should go in. But it's your personal mail, so it'd be rude for us to read them without your permission.
There's no need to be nervous. And I can see from the looks on your faces that they've grabbed your interest.
I like reading.
These letters deal with events that are past and gone. I only held on to them in case any of the information they contain proves useful later down the line.
Yeah, I do
I
that too.
just dug them out to confirm a few details. I've been following some rather unique developments recently.
Oh, yeah?
You were involved in the events in question anyway. You can read them if you want to. It's not a bad thing to be curious.
Yes! We have permission to read! Do you still have other business to attend to? Oh, you don't want to talk about it? You don't look like you just got back from the city.
Hey, that's a good point. Actually, you kind of smell like wild mountain fruit. Oh, did you go to those mountains where the valberries come from?
Very perceptive. Yes, I did make a trip to the Storm Bear Mountains. I'll
Why?
fill you in later.
Okay. I'll wait. Bye, Diluc.
No fair! We still have some super important things to discuss with Diluc. Not to mention a whole bunch of questions.
Paimon, it's fine. Look, we have multiple letters to read. I'm sure we will find ways to fill our time, okay? It's been a long time since Diluc's presence last overawed you, huh?
Alright, let's just sort these letters for him.
We're gonna read them.
Well, since he said he doesn't mind, why don't we read them as we go?
Yes! Story time! Do read letter thing. Aw. Okay, we'll start with this one. Tidily written letter. To the heir of the Roggevinder clan. Oh, no! It's doing autoplay again. Hold on. Hold on. How to pronounce Vinder? I think that was right. Let me see. Oh, I have it muted.
His name, as well as how to say more name. this name, as well as how to say more names from the Genshin Impact video game. How do you go about pronouncing it? Ragenwinder. Ragenwinder. In English, however, it is usually said as Ragenwinder. But
Okay.
it is to be pronounced Ragenwinder.
I can't make that noise, so it's gonna be Roggenvinder. I actually literally can't make that noise. I apologize for sending this letter without notice. You may not remember me, but we've met a few times. We've met near the square when I sat at the table adjacent to yours at the Good Hunter, and I've seen you in your tavern. We were always busy with a great many things, especially back when you were much chattier than you are now. Ooh, talkative Diluc. You spoke cheerfully and often with your brother and friends then. It's probably no surprise that you did not notice me then, but I've always had my eye on you, child. I recall with crystal clarity how my little Klee once made a complete mess of your vineyard while she was trying to catch crystal flies there. Is this Albedo or Klee's mom? But you didn't get angry. In fact, you personally escorted Klee back and even gave her a few bottles of fresh grape juice. Now I think that might jog your memory, yes? Klee recently told me that she hasn't seen that strange man with the red hair in ages, so I decided to look into it out of curiosity. My deepest condolences regarding your father. For those who don't know, because I don't think it's ever actually been explained in the game, Diluc's father got involved with the Fatui, and he had a delusion, and it ended up killing him. And Diluc blames Kaya for that. TLDR, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the entire situation, but I think it was something he had to use the delusion to protect Kaya or something like that. So Diluc blames Kaya. Something. In many of the stories I've been told, you are the model knight. Proud, driven, a knight of noble character and lineage. Yep, drama. Family drama. That's why Kaya and Diluc don't get along. Or rather, why Diluc doesn't get along with Kaya. Kaya likes Diluc just fine, but Diluc holds a very deep grudge against Kaya. But I know that you're gentler than you appear. If you weren't, you wouldn't have treated Klee the way you did. And since you helped my child out, I hope you won't mind if I treat you as if you were my own. Therefore, I sincerely hope that you will leave the dark place that you are presently in, and that you will not wallow in grief and remorse. Partings are most painful things, but they also encourage us to grow. A bird that has lost the roof over its head will fly further than others of its kind. Go out and see the world. That's the best course of action I can envision. Only by feeling, observing, and listening can your heart be healed. Parents all wish that they can accompany their children forever, and the skies, seas, and stars bear witness to that oath. Everything that was your father now finds new life with you. That which you will experience in this world may have been things that your father experienced once upon a time. I hope that the wind will bring you all manner of wondrous things in your journeys to come. In any case, keep your chin up, young child.
Huh. Paimon's not sure what this one's about.
So that was Klee's mother.
Shall we read another one?
Did it? I think it took that one out of the list now, right? Yes, it did. Okay. Master. Master Kaya took leave and stayed at Dawn Winery for a few days. In a rare turn of events, he decided to stay in his original bedroom. He would pace about the grounds when idle, and even asked Adeline to make him his favorite dishes. It really does take me back. I shall be honest with you, but I was quite surprised to hear Master Kaya say that he wanted to stay for a few days. We did not refuse him, however. We believe that even if you were here, you would not refuse him outright. Dawn Winery has always been a more quiet location, perhaps because all who stay here are rather peaceable people. The house is made by those who live in it, and Master Kaya's uncommon arrival did end up livening the place up significantly. Oh no. I hope that you are doing well in your travels abroad. Everyone here at the winery misses you. May you remain safe and in good health.
Do you want to keep reading them, or have you got the gist now?
Oh, we're gonna keep reading.
Remember, we're trying to figure out when each letter was written.
I don't care I don't care when they were written. I just want to read them. Neatly written. Dear Mr. Diluc, it is my pleasure to investigate the ley lines alongside you. As you know, my focus is on alchemy, so my knowledge of the ley lines remains quite shallow, and I fear that I will only be able to share what little understanding I have. Oh, this might be from Albedo! According to many pre-existing documents, the ley lines can be seen as a medium for storing information. Noises. Under certain circumstances, they can record activities that occur in the area around them. All this information goes through a recording and storage process. After a certain period of time, they may be released once again by the ley lines. Let me just make sure that's not going to happen again. If I may be so bold as to make a guess, there should be a method to activate the ley lines. Those who grasp such methods can control the times at which ley line information is recorded and released. Judging from the runic symbols and some other clues, I surmise that there are particular members of the Abyss Order who may have a very small chance of being able to achieve this. If you believe that this requires further investigation, these entities may serve as your point of entry. I wrote a paper a few years ago in which I covered my brief foray into questions concerning the flow of ley lines and other such topics. You will find a copy of this paper enclosed. I hope that it can help to clear up some of your doubts.
Alright then, let's put the letters in the right order.
But I didn't get to read all of them! But that wasn't all of them!
If there's one thing we can take away from these, it's that Master Diluc has had a pretty difficult past. Not only was he misunderstood by the Knights of Favonius, but he's faced all kinds of other obstacles too. Sounds like it's tough being Captain Pyro. Always fighting alone because, for one reason or another, it wasn't convenient for the people around him to help out.
Albedo helped.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, he's got us now. We can give him all the help he could ever want. Oh, out of friendship, of course. Definitely not just for the grape juice.
Yeah, sure, Paimon. I love those
Wait,
boots.
What?
Did he change? Is he back in his old outfit? I like it a lot.
Is there a problem?
You just look real good, that's all. Too bad we don't have a Diluc. Autoplay, you gonna, like, do autoplay
Mr.
things?
Diluc, you're wearing your old outfit again? And you've tied your hair back. You look so formal all of a sudden.
Old outfit? You've seen it before?
Yeah, we went to the ley line.
It was by that ley line anomaly. That was your past self, right?
Does he not know it's doing that?
I'm surprised it made such an impression.
Do you mind telling us about it? What happened back then? Why were you fighting there?
The same reason as ever. Just stopping another Abyss Order plot. They launched an offensive on several fronts at once. Unfortunately for them, they were still no match for me. We were fighting in an area on Falcon Coast, and everything was recorded by the unusually active ley lines. They must have become unstable again recently, causing them to let out all kinds of information from that time. Hence why you saw what you saw.
There's a letter there for you. Why didn't you stay there to keep guard?
For starters, you only need to deal with the monsters, and the ley line deposit will stay dormant, as long as it isn't disturbed again. On the other hand, if I'd done nothing at all, the Knights of Favonius would have taken over straight away. Knowing how they work, they'd be sure to send a large contingent to guard the site.
Why is that a problem?
Wouldn't that have been a good thing?
Depends. Most of the Knights are away on expeditions, so they don't have a lot of people to spare. If the ley line anomaly was just a diversion tactic, the Abyss Order could have been poised to attack somewhere else entirely, while the Knights were scrambling to send what limited forces they have to Falcon Coast. But anyway, I have no interest in talking to the Knights of Favonius. I prefer to get to the bottom of things myself, rather than waste time negotiating with them.
Just be careful.
It was easy enough for me to find out the Abyss Order's plans. Take a few Abyss mages hostage, and they soon start talking. As for the Knights of Favonius, I've sent someone to enlist their cooperation where it's needed.
Uh-huh. Who? This is a joint initiative between you and the Knights.
It's their job to handle situations like this.
Uh-huh.
They ought to be present when things come to a head.
Okay, but Diluc, hear me out. You purposely kept this from them. You're getting in the way of them doing their job when you do that. You can't complain when you're the one getting in the way of them doing their job. Diluc, you have to be reasonable, okay?
I don't like working closely with the Knights of Favonius because of our differences in philosophy. But that doesn't mean we can't watch each other's backs when it counts.
Whoa. Seems like you have even more control over things now than you used to, Diluc.
The best way to deal with any threat is to utilize all the force at your disposal. Anyway, thank you for your help. Adeline brought me up to speed with everything. In return, I have a gift for your trouble.
I get to play with your ponytail? Shut up, Paimon.
Everything is so fancy. It must be really expensive.
No, I want to play with your
This is
ponytail.
my personal favorite grape juice, made of the highest quality grapes. I happen to have an unopened batch, so I brought you a bottle to try.
Neat.
I didn't know you were such fans of grape juice. Next time you want some, don't bother waiting for the discount. Just go down to the cellar and help yourselves.
You have it all the
It's on
time?
the house.
But she told us it wasn't made yet.
Paimon's gonna tell everyone we meet that we're VIPs at Dawn Winery.
That's probably not a good idea, Paimon.
This one bottle must be worth at least, like, 50,000 mora. And he gave it to us for free.
Paimon, stop bragging.
Thank you so much, Master Diluc.
Autoplay? Okay.
If you're free tonight, you're welcome to stay for dinner.
Dinner date?
Adeline is already making it. There are, however, a few things I need to take care of before dinner time.
Okay, do you want some help? Because, like, I could help.
Yes. Passiveness is not my style.
Yeah, I know.
Though I had my suspicions at the start, everything I've come across so far in my investigation suggests that the Abyss Order was not behind this.
Okay.
Since this arose from natural causes, it's time to wrap things up.
So what should we do?
Can I read the letters that you didn't let me read?
Right, sure. After all, he did just give us this amazing grape juice. Wait, no. What was it? After all, even when the odds of success are 9-1, you must never lower your guard.
Well said.
Poor Diluc.
In that case, let's get going.
Okie dokie, Captain Pyro. You can take it a little easier this time.
Diluc's so
Come on, let's
patient.
go. this is the final battle. Then we can put all this trouble behind us.
Okay. Can I read the ones I didn't read now?
These letters cover. We're really gonna have to. Which letter do you want to read?
Okay, so... Is this still ones that we haven't read yet? Diluc. Jean wrote to me lately with shocking news. If I don't... What? Stop autoplay. God... I hate that. I hate that so much.
These letters. We're really gonna. Which letter do?
Okay. Try again. Diluc. Jean wrote to me lately with shocking news. If I don't miss my guess, she wrote to you too. Her sentiments are those of the knights as a whole. Creepus was a good man, and I thought very well of him. It grieves me greatly to know that he met with such a fate. I think Creepus is his dad. As for the defeat of the Drake, the honors for that accomplishment should go to your father. I do not accept Eroc's theft of the credit for that deed, which was brought with your father's sacrifice. Stolen credit will not be accepted within the Knights of Favonius under any circumstances. I will not permit it. I have already given Jean the authority to punish Eric with all necessary severity. The Knights will inform you of the results. I've heard that you've been taking some time off outdoors and may not be easy to reach, so there is no guarantee that my letter will reach you. As such, I'll stop here for now. If it does reach you, then I wish you good health and safety in your travels. Contact us if you need anything. I hope that falcon of yours will help put this letter in your hands. I mean, I don't write in person very often, you know? These may seem like pointless words to you right now, but remember, even the greatest of disasters must come to an end. Mondstadt waits for your return, and if you're willing, the knights will always welcome you. If you're not, forget I said anything, yeah? Alright. Was that the only one?
Really gonna... Which letter do you...
We read that one. We read that one. I don't know if we read a letter with elegant handwriting. Dear Diluc, welcome back to Mondstadt, sir. It has been some time since the incident. We discovered that Eric had betrayed us, and he has been punished severely. I hope that this news will put your mind at ease. In other news, our people have discovered that the Abyss Order has stepped up its activities between Wolvendom and Stone Gate lately. Also, a mysterious individual that people are calling the Dark Knight hero, Diluc, has suddenly started showing up out of nowhere all around Mondstadt City. He typically acts in the dead of night, and his intentions are currently unclear. Please stay safe, and notify the knights as soon as possible should you see anything suspicious. We will send support immediately. Whether you are presently in our ranks or not, all faithful knights will remember your contributions to the Knights of Favonius. May you remain in good health.
These letters were really good. Which letter do you...
I think that's all of them now. A letter with clear handwriting. Did we read that one? A new letter? I think we read tidily written, clear handwriting, and neatly written. Double check this one just in case. Yeah, we read this one. So now we can read the new letter.
Which letter do you...
Dear Dark Knight Hero, the Knights of Favonius have stepped up the guard details throughout Mondstadt without making any major movements. The Abyss Order will not have notice. I am scouting around Dragonspine. The monsters here are scattered and separated. Clearly, they haven't been assembled by the Abyss Order. There are no signs of enemy activity in the south of Mondstadt either. If you can confirm that the other locations are also free of monsters, we will be able to conclude that the Abyss Order has nothing to do with the recent leyline disorder. Alright. Back to the abnormal leyline deposit, it says. go. So interesting. We get little bits and pieces.
Useless. Here.
Let's see. So, are we gonna close this up now? Oh. Okay. Well, at least I'm not fighting with him alone this time.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Flames, purge!
Oh, they're dead already. Well, that was fast.
There. It's done.
Good job, Diluc.
The ley line deposit will disappear before long.
Okay. That was fun.
Thanks to the power of teamwork.
Shut up, Paimon, you did nothing.
See, even Captain Pyro needs his trusty sidekick sometimes.
You mean me.
It can't be Master Diluc saving the day by himself every single time. Many hands make light work.
Sidekicks.
I'll be your sidekick.
It's been a long time since I last worked with others. It's not so bad.
He likes
If
us.
the opportunity arises, let's team up again in the future.
On the standard banner, when I do my pulls, maybe? I would really like to have Diluc. Diluc is like the only Claymore user that I actually enjoy. So, it would be pretty cool.